Hello again and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to try to make this more dynamic. At the moment, these are just hard-coded in. Now, before I start, I'd just like to reiterate that every component, at minimum, has got a render and a return, and it returns JSX. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take out some unnecessary lines. I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to pull that up. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new function called get key data. Okay. And this key data, as you can see, these are all the data for the keys. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment in the console now, just to show you something. Okay, let me just take constant out of that. So as you can see now, key list contains that object, array of objects. That's this array of objects. Now what I could do to it now is I can use a map. Okay, so what this would do is it will go through each one and it will perform this function on each one, and then so that what that would do is return M class type, which is this. So it will return blue for in this case. Okay, so I'll show you that output, and that's returning green, red, yellow, blue. Now there's another way I could do that. I could use the arrow function by taking out this here and putting an arrow here. And if I do that now, as you can see, it returns an array of strings. So what I'm going to do now is, in this function, I'm going to get it to return something. Now this is the arrow function, but I'll just show you what it does. Okay, let me just put that there. Now it's going to return. If I go down to here, I want to return an array of these, which is an array of components. So if I paste that in there, let's just shift that over a bit. Okay, now this is now returning an array of components. However, they're all going to be the same, so I want to make this a bit more dynamic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to remove it here. And in this one, it's going to be and in this one it's going to be Okay, so this function now returns an array of Simon key components, and each one, just like this, each one has that. Each one will have its own separate settings. Okay, so all I have to do now is, in this render function, I will so you just have to get this function. I just have to call this function, and that will return the objects, return the components. So if I do this, okay, so that will now return an array of components. So what I can now do is I can take all of this and delete it, and I can replace all of that with keys. And it should know how to render it. And you'll see what this error says. I made a mistake somewhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to find the mistake. Hello, I found out what the problem was. When I was taking this out, I took an extra div out. So that should now fix it. Another thing I noticed was when you're using React, I don't think you have to do this, but obviously people who use React, they want performance. So it's a good practice to put a unique ID in here. I don't think you have to do this because obviously this works without me putting it in. But it's a good practice to put it in. So now this is working. Okay. So I know this looks confusing when you see return twice, but this is returning from this function, and this is returning from the function inside the map. Okay. So now, that's working. All of that. Let me just change this back to keys. Okay, so as you can see, when it comes to the vendor function, it gets the values from get data. It gets an array of JS, an array of components, and React already knows what to do with components. So all I have to do is put keys here, and it knows what to do with them, and it just puts them back onto the page. And as you can see, I get this, so it's working. Let me test it. It's working as it was before. There's no difference whatsoever. And if I go to here and I take the key out to green, that should cause green to disappear. As you can see, there's now no green. Okay, now if I put that back, as you can see, it's working. So I'm going to end this video now, and I probably won't come back to this part of the project for a couple of videos. However, I'm going to discuss a lot of other things in the other videos, and these other things will be related to getting everything here working. So until next time, have a good day. Bye.